on 352 right underneath that red line, okay? So again, a stem and leaf plot is a graph that uses the digits of each number to show the shape of the data. Each data value is broken into a stem on the left and a single-digit leaf on the right. To read the data, combine the stem with each leaf in the same row. Okay, for example, okay, these might be somewhat new to you, but you'll have a solid vertical line that will separate your stem from your leaf. Okay? So give me a two-digit number. 21. So the stem is the 2 for 20. A leaf is 1. Give me another number. Yes. 27. Do I need to put another 2 to represent this stem? No, I would just put the 7 there.
Yes.
Josiah. 35. I have to start a new stem with the 5. 45. 37. So I'm going to put that there. Now normally, the leaves are ordered from least to greatest. So if you gave me 31, then I probably would reorder them. 31, 35, 37. But most of the time, you're going to have to, you'll be given a whole set of numbers, and they'll ask you to either create your own stem and leaf plot. So then all you have to do then is I would just kind of group all your numbers in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and then organize them from least to greatest. Okay? You wouldn't have to go back and do like I just did. You'd have all that information in front of you. Okay? What if you had 102? Brandon. Right. We put 10 and the 2. Why wouldn't I put a 1? Because if I put a 1, just a 1 as my stem, really what? I would be saying it was like a number in the tens place, right? This looks like more like what? 10 and 12. Okay, with a stem of 1. Okay? Not so bad? Reading a stem and leaf plot. The stem and leaf plot below shows the number of minutes students take to get ready for school. How many students take less than 30 minutes to get ready for school? How many take more than 40? So we need to take a look at that stem and leaf plot. We need to count how many values there are that would be less than 30. Does 30 count?
Yeah.
Not if it's less than 30. 30 is not less than 30. Okay? So we count them up. 23, 23, 25, 27, 28. 28 looks like how many? 6. 6 students take less than 30 minutes to get ready for school. How many take more than 40? So there's the stem with the 4. I got 2 leaves at 0, 0. Are we counting the 40 if it's greater than 40? No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because 58 is also greater than 40. Good? Let's go to check understanding number 2. On 353, right in the middle of the page. Check understanding number 2. Make a stem and leaf plot of the data. They got 137, 125, 145, 123, 181. All right? So you've got all those values. What's your smallest number there? Can you tell me what the smallest number you have is? Right here, check understanding number 2, right here in the middle. 121. So what am I going to use for my first stem? 12, right? The 1, 2. And I'll go ahead and put a 1 there. Finish it off. Check them out. I've got 121, 123, 124, 125, 125, 126, 127. Why do we have to put the two fives? Because there's two of them. Okay, so we need those, right? Each of those represents that value. 130, 132, 133, 136, 137, 138, 138. Good. 140, 141, 145, 144, 145, 150, 155. Nothing in the 160s or the 170s, and the 181. Good. How many of yours look exactly like that? Now, when they say that a stem and leaf plot shows you the shape of the data, what do they mean? Where do you see a bulk of your values? Between the 120s and the 150s, right? Hardly anything after, but you've got this one, what would we call that? That's way bigger or way smaller than most of the values that you have in your set. Remember the name for that? Outlier. Okay. That 181 might be considered an outlier because it's not really representative of most of the values you have in your set. Okay. I don't know what they are. Do they even tell us what the values are? No. And there could be bowling scores for all you know, right? And then at one time you got 181. Is that a good bowling score? Better than I ever got, I'll tell you that. All right. You'll have the bumpers on the side. So a couple more things, and I'll set you on your way with your homework. 353 at the bottom. Use the stem and leaf plot at the right. What does 0.8 represent in this particular stem and leaf plot? Josiah? Not -8. 8 what? There's a title for that stem and leaf plot. 8 what? 8 what? 8 what? Not 8 customers. Don't worry about them. We already covered all that, remember? Covered all that this morning. Not 8 customers, yeah? 8 seconds that customer's on hold. Okay, 8 seconds. How about number 2? How many entries have a value of 15? Sydney? 3. How many customers were on hold for 11 seconds? None, right. How many customers waited less than 9 seconds? 4. Okay. Any questions on this? Was it easy or not? What was the difference between today and yesterday? Oh, there's a little quieter in here today? Oh, quiet yesterday? Maybe that's because you had me right after lunch. You thought that was quiet. 7-7. Use the stem and leaf plot for exercises 1 through 7. And the title of that stem and leaf plot, Ages of Grandparents. So it looks like you've got grandparents as young as 67 and as old as 95. Now, numbers 1 through 7 ask you a couple of questions that maybe you might need just a little refresher with. Like, number 5 asks you for the range. We've done range, but what is range? Right, the difference, Joe, good, the difference between the highest and lowest number in the set. Okay, so what is the highest value? Usually we said was and the lowest. Okay, if you do that correctly, you'll have your range. What about the median? Middle number. Now, are they arranged? You might want to do median last. Remember how we found median? Median was everything had to be ordered from least to greatest, and then we started crossing off from the least, greatest, until we ended up with that one in the middle. They are ordered. Yes, but make sure when you cross them out, you cross them out going the right way. You don't have to list them all again because they are ordered. Okay? So you can find the median, okay, if it's done right. And then the mode is the number that appears most often. Okay? So what age or ages appear most often will be the answer to your question for number 7. Numbers 8, 9, and 10, make your own stem and leaf plot with the information that's given. The nice thing is you can cross them off because it's on your sheet, not like in your book. Okay? Got it? Good. So worksheet 7-7 for tomorrow. You've got a nice chunk of time right now to use wisely. Okay? If you finish, hopefully you've got other stuff that you can work on that you usually bring every day. Does anyone not have their sheet? Everyone's got their sheet? Because it was on the back of 7-6. Good stuff. All right.